looking back at the tape, Auburn is some of the best basketball that we've played, obviously. Proud of the effort. It was just, up 19, then up. You forget so many plays happen in the game. You even got up 17 with about 12:20 to go. And in less than 2 minutes, the game's 5. And so, but then with that, we got it back. Even with losing Brian and Hadim, thought our team battled at the end, had our chances. Our team is getting better. Obviously, no moral victories. Obviously, the task is even bigger on Saturday, playing one of the hottest teams in college basketball, as you guys know. I mean, they've been a great home team. It's got skill, size, learn how to win. Probably played their best basketball I've seen them play was against Alabama. And they were efficient in all the areas, kind of closed Alabama out. And but we had a good day yesterday, took off Wednesday, and look forward to getting to Baton Rouge tonight.
You mentioned closing people out. You guys have had second half leads, and you've been in that Memphis game and stuff. You just haven't been able to finish games. Is there a commonality to some of that?
Yeah. I really think this is that can you affect the game? Players can affect the game when the ball's not in their hands. And I think that's when you look at different teams play, and that's being able to guard dribble penetration at the end without fouling, being able to get a great block out. It's like the loose ball that went down in regulation and Dowdy, kind of the one that got it. Well, I showed that to our team. It didn't win the game, but you know what? It got them to overtime because Devontae was kind of about to scoop it up, and maybe just so those innate plays like that are huge in all these games. And like I said, whether it's A&M, LSU, Arkansas, or Auburn. And so our team is playing well enough to win at times, but we've got to do some physical basketball IQ things at the end of games to win. And that's what LSU has done. They just go get timely rebounds, they get second shots, they get a steal when they need it, and assist when they need it. And so that's what's kind of got them over the hump to win these close games.
What do you think of those for you from that first half against LSU?
Excuse me?
Are there takeaways for you from that first half against LSU when things were working the first time you guys played?
Yeah, we just guarded at a high level. We did, and I thought what happened, the plays in the first half were kind of fouls in the second half, and I mean it's just kind of both ways, So the dribble penetration, verticality plays in the first half, we kind of got call fouls in the second half, and so. And they were consistent in the second half, but it was just kind of a little bit different. And they just started lowering their head and just going straight downhill. And then McLemore, he just jumps up and he makes 4 or 5 threes in the second half. And so, and you looked at him, they weren't just by himself. I mean, he's coming off of the down screen and made them. And so you just got to give Auburn credit that's what they've done too, and that's the reason why they're 18-2. So, but it was the best basketball that we've played. For 20 minutes, start to finish for 20 minutes. And we played really, really well. And we had parts of the second half we played really well too. Auburn just made some plays and, like I said, got to the free throw line.
What do you think of the post play against Auburn? It seemed like Hadim was kind of a little more active on both ends, or maybe that was just because he was out there for longer than he had been.
Yeah, obviously played without fouling. He's been really good the last couple games defensively, real good. Verticality plays. He's done a really good job. And then obviously when he got in foul trouble, it hurt us. But yeah, he's getting more active. I still think I'd love for him to be able to finish more balls at the rim. He's getting his hands on some balls, and they're kind of leaving his possession. But I think he's a presence that's making us a lot better defensively. He's just long and athletic, and he has a good presence around the rim.
In the Georgia game, you kind of trusted KJ to play with fouls, and then against Auburn, you kind of had to trust him, and both times he stayed pretty clean. How has he gotten better there of playing with those on?
Just the non-intelligent fouls. Everybody lives with basketball fouls. Over the back on a hard play, offensively trying to rebound the ball. Every now and then you'll get bad luck with getting a blocking call on a screen. Just something like. But when you start reaching, grabbing, fighting for a ball that you really have no business sprinting back, so those are the things that he's kind of eliminated once he's gotten fouls, and because of our depth, that's a big part of it. We've talked a lot about it, so hopefully he's growing up in that area.
Did you see Will Wade's comment about beating the computers?
I don't think so.
Okay. I don't really know how to describe it to ask a question.
Pretty much said that the net has a difference now between winning by 2 and winning by 5. And
Oh, yeah,
How
I did.
you're- yeah, how you're
I didn't
kind of
see that,
playing
but
your
I,
opponent and the computers at the same time.
yeah, it's when you start with margin of victories, and I don't know exactly how it's computed. Is that what he's talking about, like final scores
Yeah,
or
kind of
or
how, at least
preparation?
in the computers, I think if you beat a team by 6 points, it's a lot better than just winning a 1 or 2 point game like they've done a lot.
Yeah,
So,
yeah, and it's so because their net, I mean, really, their net is not really deserving of who their team is. Because their team right now is, I'm telling you, probably playing as good as anybody in college basketball. You just have to look at it. I mean, as far as trying to win games, and right now, if you had to pick an MVP, probably Skylar Mays, or maybe even Emmett Williams, but probably Skylar Mays because he just does everything to win games at the end. And so that's why, you as a coach, you're always coaching your guys all the way through. It's like even some of our earlier games, we had leads and we kind of relinquished leads that we won in mid-major games. So, yeah, it all matters in that computer ranking.